Yes, people, them, my haunted community. Yes, we're here to just address a few things. Well, an incident that occurred during King Paluta's performance. Now, bear in mind that this show was organized purposely for like women who's under attacks, like let's say domestic abuse, physical abuse, for children in need. This is what the program was for. And King Paluta, being one of the most trending artists in Ghana at the moment, he was billed to perform at this show. Now, this show was all white party on a boat party, all white boat party or something like that. King Paluta came to perform. During his performance, apparently, a lady gave him a dirty look, which made, as the artist, which made King Paluta descended on the lady. Let King Paluta slew the lady. Bear in mind, yeah, this is for domestic abuse, like for women who's going through domestic abuse and all sorts, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what the show was like, to organize and raise funds for for children in need, women in need, and all sorts. So during Kim Paluta's performance, a woman gave him a dirty look, which made him started insulting this woman, cussing her down to the fact that, like, the woman, like, obviously Kim Paluta is on the mic and there's people around. So whatever that Kim Paluta says, it's just going all over the place. An explosion, you know. We are not saying that it's a good thing what Kim Paluta did, which is why, as the CEO of Haunted Music Group, I understand and I get it, you know. I get it from the lady's point of view, and I also get it at the same time from Ken Paluta's point of view. Now, we're just going to analyze a few things, you know. And if you're an artist, like an emerging artist and stuff, if you listen to this, it will help you. You understand? Because this is what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want no altercations in the shows, whether it's with the artist or with the audience. You know what I'm saying? So from the artist point of view, yeah, from the bird's eye view, yeah, we see it as, like, usually Kim Paluta, don't think that I'm saying this to you. I'm just saying this in broad. You can also listen and take note of this. You get what I'm saying? Because big up to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Chem, like, anyway, you guys need to listen. Yeah, hey, Chem, this is haunted music fucking CEO. So coming from Kim Paluta's point of view, or an artist's point of view, guys, the fans and the audience too, you need to listen, because when you go to these kind of shows, you don't want the guy that's got the mic and all the speakers around to start shouting things out, like haunted slurs on the mic. It's not nice. It's not nice. So if you guys listen as well, it will help you there. In case you go to a show or anything, you will be able to conduct yourself. You know what I'm saying? So from the artist's point of view, so audience, listen, listen. From the artist's point of view, yeah. See, when the artists come onto the stage, yeah, First of all, they just be testing the waters, Yeah. Secondly, they are insecure. Because remember, before you saw that artist or before you seen that artist, they have been waiting for this moment. They have been waiting for this opportunity. Now, I'm not saying that this is Kim Paluta's first ever show. This is just broad, like this is it doesn't matter whatever it is. Artists, they've been forcing, they've been trying to break through. So when they finally get that chance, they move like they become a bit nervous when they suddenly get that like kind of opportunity. They become nervous, yeah, at the same time insecure. You know what I'm saying? So when they come onto the stage, it's either they're going to and you say anything from the crowd, like you say, your music, your crap, your music is crap or rubbish. You know what I'm saying? Expect these kind of things. Do you get what I mean, innit? Yeah. Some artists will go on the mic and will descend the hell out on you. So just be careful, audience. You know, why did you pay to go to that show if you know that the music that's going to be there is rubbish? I'm sure that lady must have known that Kim Peluta was going to be there. Therefore, if you do not like Kim Peluta's music because your that's your ex's favorite artist or something, don't go. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you're going to go, make sure you conduct yourself. Because you know you've seen the flyer flying around. You've seen Kim Paluta is gonna be there. So take that notice. Take that down. Yeah, as I said, they will just be testing the audience as well to see like what kind of reactions they get from the audience when they're playing their tunes. Bear in mind, before they even come on that stage as well, yeah, the video they release, they've been like online sabotage, the comments, the people that dislike him, just saying anything. You know what I'm saying? So these kind of people, the artist already has logged some there. So when you bump into an artist or when you go to a show, technically, if you say any negative thing, they know that you're part of the people that's been commenting those hatred comment under his videos. So yes, expect them to descend on you. They could be a bit like, control. They could like, manage themselves, or they could like calm the situation down by not reacting to what you say and just focus on what they're there for, which makes them superior, which makes them like, you know what I'm saying? But in this case, we didn't see that from Kimpaluta because Kimpaluta just descended. And remember, Kimpaluta hasn't even been in the game for more than 2 years or so. You get? So take that as well. Obviously, the artist will be thinking, yeah, I've got like 1 million views, I've got 1 million streams, I've got 1 million followers, over millions. So everybody should like my tune when I come to play a show, when I get booked to come to play the show. Listen, even if you have 1 million followers or million like streams or whatever, and 10 people come to that show, you're gonna have some of that 10 people, the percentage of that 10 people who will still be hating. So expect that anyway. Even if you have 1 million followers or whatever, it doesn't matter. But in Kim Peluta's thing, he's just thinking that because he's got 1 million followers and over 2 million or 3 million streams or 20 million streams on there, so he just expect everybody in that show to write, you know what I'm saying, to jump along to the tune. And also, it wasn't a pinpoint Kim Paluta show. I'm sure he was just booked. Was there any other artist also on the show, on the bill? I don't know. But if it is, then yes, this was Kim Paluta's show. But if there was other artists on there, Kim Paluta, don't think in your head that these audience are for you. You know, it's just part of it. And I'm gonna move on to the audience point of view now. Audience point of view. This lady, this lady who made King Paluta went mad. It's either she just wanted attention, just attention, like, you know. So King Paluta, and majority of the time as well, especially in Europe, like the multicultural, or you know, you see someone in Europe, you know, in Europe, in London, in like, you know, everyone is in their community, everyone is with their partner, everyone is with their, you know what I'm saying. So therefore, if a woman comes out and they like someone or something, but they could do all sorts. They could give them dirty looks just so they can get their attention, you know. But in this case, Kim Peluta didn't see it like that. Kim Peluta is just there to work, and therefore, you shouldn't even, like, you know, do anything to get his attention, because now the woman got her attention that she wanted from Kim Peluta, but it was a negative one, you know, which is, you know, you know. And obviously, as I said before, that lady, she could have been upset. You see the tune that during Kim Peluta's performance that he said she gave him a dirty look. That lady could just be upset about something else. Like, before she came to the show, she must have had an argument with her ex, or her partner, and Kim Peluta, especially that song, is her partner or her ex's favorite song. So when it came on, the moment it came on, she just, you know what I'm saying? And obviously, you know, Kim Peluta saw her and just descended on her. But it makes it a bit look like a bit like too much desperado. And because I'm sure recently Blacko went to Takoradi or somewhere to perform, and they started throwing bottles and all sorts at Blacko. But Blacko kept his, he controlled his persona. You know what I'm saying? Blacko kept it, he under control. You know, it was no, like, you know, none of that. You know, and also to the supporters, if you got problems if you've got problems at your household and you decide to go to a show or something, you decide to go out, please make sure you leave all your worries exactly where you are before you go, or before you go to the show. Because you go into the show and you doing wrong thing, crossing the wrong people. In this case, the woman, she, you know what I'm saying? So you going and crossing the wrong people, it can get political, it can get HM. You know what I'm saying? Because you're upset from where you are and you traveled with it. So when you get there, you're not in the mood. Like, what the hell? Time to pattern up. Yeah. So before you go to any artist show, make sure, and I mean make sure, you leave all your worries. Yeah. Like, why would you pay to go to a show to go and give people dirty looks? Like, come on. And not even just anyone, just the artist. But then again, King, let's see us. She fancied you. Some women, if they fancy you, they start treating you horrible with oh, women. Am I right or wrong? Leave a comment below and let's know if this is right. There's certain women in this, like, world, that they really fancy you, they like you, they love everything that you do. But just because they can't get it across their chest, they try and do things for them to grab your attention. You know, some of them will start treating you horrible. Some of them will start calling you like names that is irrelevant, like you bigot, all sorts, for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Really, truly, they really fancy you. So Kim Pelusa, also keep that in mind as well. You know, like, and last but not the least as well, critics, the online critics, please, we need to stop stretching it because you do it too much. Now, if King Paluta turn around and start descending on these online critics, especially I seen a lady, like a lady online that's just going ham, going in, like just stretching it. I King Paluta, you're nobody, King Paluta. Like, is it really that? Is it like, you've got your point across? Fair enough. Stop stretching it. Stop going to different platforms and stretching the whole situation and making it even worse. Do you know what I'm saying? Because now King Paluta is just going to descend on you again. And then what? So, the online critics as well. Please. Alright? So, I just hope that I've summoned everything for you guys, from the artist point of view and from the audience point of view. Now, merge these things together, take notes from it, and let's not make this badness happen again. Positive only. Hashtag haunted. Stay haunted. You see how Blacko is haunted? I always told you, the Most High, God loves Blacko. This is why before Blacko blew up, he connected me with Blacko. And I prayed and I blessed Blacko before Blacko blew up. God loves Blacko. You see how Blacko was able to conduct himself. Nobody can catch Blacko slipping. Like, because even the words and the encouragement that by the Most High gave me, and I passed it on to that young brother, you see him winning. The only fucked up shit is obviously like the labels moving haunted and shit, because by now, but I don't know, man. Blacko, you need to come back to the office. Brahim Fie, you need to come back to the office, Blacko. This is haunted. Yeah? Acceptance of imperfection. Before Blacko blew, haunted is acceptance of imperfection. Of course, I fucked up. Who never fuck up? Hands in the air. You get it, yeah? You get it. Yeah, that's haunted. Acceptance of imperfection. We've always been haunted. We've always been here. You know what I'm saying? Before I spoke to Blacko, this is why Blacko. Anyway, big up to yourselves, yeah? So, artists, please relax, calm down, yeah? When these audience start moving haunted, you know what I'm saying? Everyone is haunted. Everybody is haunted. So, please, and audience as well, don't try and provoke next man, because everything he chem. King Paluta, hey chem. That's why King Paluta come on there and say, hey chem. Yeah, of course, hey chem is, but King Paluta's like, hey chem. He be a hey chem. Yeah, hey chem, you already know. I like that song. Funny nigga. Jump me down as a sad day, watching it. When you feel what you want to become a project. I can be no day, and I may hit him come a catch. Classy moods and send him upon the sedge. You put some in and I know more tired cheap. From Tay Holder, yes, I'm calling cheap. Yago will be blue, she's so going cheap. OTF from a guy, I feel the woo coach. Big boy feels on my back up, being the game from Queens. OTF, my fan, cover. This ain't BB pin. Big boy feels on my back up, being the game from Queens. OTF, my fan, cover. This ain't BB pin. What's up? Anyway, I've been away since that day, like a subway. During lockdown, I've been away like a birthday, like a birthday. Anyway, I've been away since that day, like a subway.